Across the rural South, Black, brown, immigrant, and working class communities are still navigating an onslaught of challenges and structural inequities. Families are seeking opportunity and better futures. Young people are finding their voices. And immigrants, who are often the backbone of the local economy in southern rural towns, are courageously facing unprecedented hostility. Education and immigration sit at the heart of these realities. They connect the paths people take, the barriers they face, and the movements they build. For close to 3 decades, Southern Partners Fund has stood with the communities building those movements by prioritizing funding for work around immigration rights and education reform. Founded and led by grassroots leaders, SPF is a foundation rooted in the belief that the people closest to the issues are the ones best equipped to solve them.
Southern Partners Fund exists to move power and resources directly into the hands of grassroots organizations, especially in the rural South. It's a region that's notoriously under-resourced. It's where people are often excluded from decision-making that affect their lives.
Through a membership-led model, SPF invests in leadership, strengthens local organizations, and helps communities advocate for themselves on their own terms.
SPF has invested over $25 million in grassroots organizations across the South, not just through grants, but by providing training, networks, and peer support.
Across the region, SPF's frontline partners are tackling education and immigration issues by creating spaces where young people can thrive, supporting families seeking safety and stability, and improving accessibility to crucial resources.
We can actually see the work that's been done. We can actually see a lot of the victories that have taken place. We can actually see leaders who've come out of small organizations become leaders inside of their grassroots communities.
Their stories remind us what becomes possible when communities are trusted to lead, when power is shared, when people are given the space and resources to build the future they envision.
The rural South is too often written off, but we see everyday leaders like immigrants and parents, teachers standing up for their communities with courage and creativity. They have stories to share that seldom get the attention they deserve.
I believe it's important to capture stories because stories tell the story. Stories change the narratives. You get to know the people who are impacted by the issues.
These are the people that are on the forefront. It's important that they get highlighted and that people understand that these amazing people are out there and they're doing great work. They remind us that democracy isn't something we inherit, it's something we build. And at Southern Partners Fund, we're proud to help fuel that work.
This is the South as it exists through the eyes of the people, a region shaped by courage, determination, and the belief that change grows strongest from the ground up. Quality education isn't just for some children, it's for all children. This firm belief led twins Helen R. Johnson and Ellen L. Reddy to found the Nollie Jenkins Family Center in 1994 to help serve under-resourced students and families in rural Mississippi.
We started as a child care center, serving the needs of teen parents in this community. And then we moved into doing work using the tools and skills of community organizing, really being able to access public education for students inside of our communities.
From elementary level reading programs to youth leadership development and parent education training, Nollie Jenkins is working to empower youth and their families to live up to their full potential.
Nollie Jenkins allowed me to be able to experience life beyond myself. This led me to growing older, going to college, going to grad school, going into a career in psychology, learning leadership skills, learning to be able to speak beyond myself, to be able to be an advocate for others, to continue to do work in the community from a mental health awareness standpoint. That foundation has truly segued me from that 15-year-old kid to where I am now and truly walking in my purpose.
The organization's strong intergenerational approach prepares today's students to become tomorrow's leaders.
I started at Nollie Jenkins Family Center when it was a child care facility, and I've transitioned through the organization as youth leader, fighting for social justice in my early years, to youth organizer, to youth coordinator, to now as the program director.
Kamisha was a baby inside the child care center. By the time she was in second grade, the school where she was attending did not have playground equipment. So when she started to complain that they had no playground equipment, I was clear you can do something about that. And so we helped her to really be organized, get out and get petitions signed, educate other members of the community, in particular students, about what she was doing. She went door to door, getting petitions signed and going to the school board to do presentations. And eventually that did lead to her getting playground equipment, not just for the school she was attending, but for all the schools in the county.
And that's all it took for me to realize change can happen, and it can be a small girl from Holmes County to make change, whether it's playground equipment or recreation in the community or better policies for education. If I wasn't involved, I wouldn't have really understood how to really listen to communities and how to go into communities, not just with the intent to take something back, but also to leave it better than I found it.
I've seen so much growth in her. It's amazing, and I'm very proud of Kamisha.
When you have leadership and when you have young folk that can speak succinctly about what it is that's important to them, that right there shows an example of how great the leadership is. And Nollie Jenkins serves as a fantastic example and a role model for what other organizations doing like work they should always follow.
Just like Ellen and Helen supported Kamisha, Kamisha now works to inspire the next generation to not only find their voice, but also help their peers find theirs.
When I first joined the organization, I was very shy. Now I don't mind talking, speaking, getting on panels. Like now I'm actually out there doing the work. When I look at the younger kids now, I feel like I'm their big sister. I feel like I'm somewhere that they can come to, they can talk to on the regular. If they need something, I'm there for them. This space is like my home away from home.
We've created a safe space for them to say, you belong here, your voice matters. After we have fun, then it's time to get to work. So they know that we value them and we want what's best for them.
I definitely would encourage anyone, youth or adult, to get associated with Nollie Jenkins to learn how to do the work, to learn things that they see that are fairly spoken about. How can they become part of a positive change agent in their area?
My hope is really to transition from the organization and lead this organization to young people to run. The young people will do the work that we started, that they will learn from the things that we've done in the past. They will continue to build on their tools and skills, and it will always be a powerful resource for parents inside this community and for young people.
To learn more about how you can support the Nollie Jenkins Family Center, visit njfc4community.org. Sisters Flor Herrera Picasso and Elizabeth Herrera know that investing in Latino youth means investing in the future. That's why they founded Casa Azul de Wilson in 2021 to promote education equity in their hometown of Wilson, North Carolina.
We started Casa Azul to provide bilingual college advising to Latino students in order to bring the parents into the process and have them more supported in their careers.
Often our students believe that they have to go into a trade or they have to go straight into the workforce or into the military because their family cannot afford a post-secondary education. And we are really debunking those myths every single day, one family at a time, one student at a time, letting them know that they have the power to do whatever they would like to do.
Through college advising and scholarships, Casa Azul de Wilson is showing that college doesn't have to just be a dream for Latinos in North Carolina. With hard work and the right resources, it can become a reality.
I didn't really want to go to college until I met Isa in Florida. We would set up Zoom calls, we set up meetings, and then they broke down their steps. They told me their story, and I fell in love with their story, and I wanted to create my own story. And so that's where the idea came that, like, okay, maybe I can come to college, I can do it. And now I'm a senior at the University of Greensboro, and I'm majoring in business.
I was awarded the Lo Que Quiero Lo Consigo scholarship by Casa Azul. It meant a lot to me and also helps me a lot in progressing in my education.
There's a lot of highly professional, very well-educated Latinos here, and I saw a different perspective on the way I could carry myself in any sort of professional space.
The impact has been amazing. I mean, we have students now who are in positions that we could have only dreamed of back in the day when we were their very age here in Wilson.
Casa Azul's work stretches beyond education too. They offer services that promote civic engagement, community development, and culture, all with the goal of supporting and celebrating the local Latino community.
Sometimes we have community members come in and say, hey, I need help translating this document, or I have a doctor's appointment and I need someone that can take me or translate for me, or they told me to fill this application, but I don't have a computer. So we help them with all that.
Casa Azul has their yearly Me Siento Muy Excited festival, and that's been so successful because in that space, we have something to call our own. Now there's something to provide us that stability to see that we do belong here in Wilson, that we do have places to call our own, and to reclaim this place where we had been at for so long, but maybe did not feel like we were a part of it.
Casa Azul is also providing stability in the community by molding and inspiring the next generation of local leaders, like Katie, who blossomed during her time as both a student and volunteer at Casa Azul.
I first met Katie at one of our workshops, Camino al Colegio, where she came to learn about the college application process as a rising senior. I supported Katie in completing the RDS, which is the Residency Determination Service, completing the FAFSA, which is the Free Application for Federal Student Aid, and also submitting her college applications.
Isa was able to help me through not only college advice, but also personal life advice. And I feel like that really got me through a lot of hardships and going through the college applications. And even when just being in freshman year, I was able to reach out and know that I have someone there for me other than my family.
Katie really grew from a really quiet, shy individual to now someone who was ready to advocate and speak up for herself and who felt confident in now asking for help or supporting someone else. Katie supported us in our USDA program where we were distributing gift cards to our farm worker community here in Eastern North Carolina.
And that really helped me figure out how to give back to the community. Ever since participating in Casa Azul and volunteering, I was able to expand my leadership skills by getting more involved and just getting in-person experience.
No, pues yo me siento muy orgullosa de ella porque ella nunca se detuvo. Siempre dice, yo voy a hacer esto y no sé cómo lo hace.
Katie right now is a student at NC State studying engineering, and I know that her being the first college student in her family is unquantifiable in terms of what that will create for their family and economic mobility. We're building those young leaders and infrastructure to create the power that we need to have change in our communities.
To learn more about how you can support Casa Azul de Wilson, visit casaazuldewilson.org. Having grown up in a farm worker family, Margarita Romo is familiar with the unique trials they face. So, when life took her to Dade City, Florida, she devoted herself to supporting the local community. And in 1982, Farmworkers Self-Help was born.
Farmworkers Self-Help is about three things: education, organizing, and advocacy. It's called Farmworkers Self-Help because we wanted to help ourselves. We wanted to do as much for ourselves as we could.
One of the biggest ways the organization empowers community members to help themselves is by making higher education accessible, because education leads to liberation.
coming from a small rural town and growing up for a large part of my life in migrant camps, you're not really exposed to a lot of the type of help that's out there for people like myself. So when I was getting ready to graduate from high school, I wanted to attend college, and I knew of a lady who happened to be Miss Margarita Romo, who helped people like myself. She helped me get into college.
Farmworkers Self-Help gave me the wings and the strength to pursue a college education. I'd obtained my bachelor's degree in biology. Then I was able to go to nursing school. I'm very thankful because without my education, I would not be where I am today.
Farmworkers Self-Help provides opportunities for people to overcome their circumstances and grow into their own. People like Isabel, who's transitioned from a volunteer to a valuable employee at the nonprofit.
I first came to Farmworkers Self-Help when I was 16 years old. I was a single mom, and I had a daughter that was 2 years old at that time. I was unemployed, and I started volunteering at Farmworkers Self-Help. It was very challenging in the sense that I was young, I didn't have any experience, but fortunately, Farmworkers Self-Help gave me the opportunity to become an employee and learn and grow.
Now she's gotten her GED. She could go to college. She's extremely brilliant. To see her now doing our financial stuff, little by little taking over that process, that's a big thing.
I feel like I've grown as a person, as a mother. I always tell kids there's nothing that you can't do if you put your mind to it.
With the Farmworkers Self-Help, it's been dealing with people who are kind of excluded from society most of the time, and trying to teach people English as a second language, involving them in community activities, helping them get jobs, helping them get driver's licenses, helping them get immigration papers taken care of.
La organización me ayudó con una persona que vino que trabajaba haciendo prótesis, y pues yo no tenía dinero. Ella le explicó cómo que pues, si me podrían ayudar porque yo no tenía dinero para hacerme unas prótesis, y sí me ayudaron con
They gave me a $5,000 scholarship. That award meant a lot to me. I was able to do more in life because I've never won something like that before.
We have so many needs here in a small community. They're able to come in and fill those needs. We can call these miracles that are happening.
Farmworkers Self-Help strives to offer a safe space for immigrants in Dade City to find community, culture, and courage, both now and in the future.
We do a lot of different events in our community. We have soccer. We have a girls' center where we have girls that are learning how to dance. We have drama, where we're teaching our kids how to use drama to organize. We have the Cinco de Mayo and the 16th of September. We have a health fair so that our people can know what's available.
It gives the children, the teenagers, and even women and men a place to come for whatever they need.
Without my degree and without Margarita and without the experiences I had here, not only will my professional career will be different, my perception on life will be too, because I got exposed to this community of great, amazing people.
My hope for the future for Farmworkers Self-Help is that it keeps thriving, for us to be able to grow, not only in staff, but as in building space, community space, for it to keep being a safe place for people to come. Also that the children will also in the future want to come back, volunteer, and be able to help other kids, which will be the future of the community.
To learn more about how you can support Farmworkers Self-Help, visit their website.